realize how narrow this bridge was. It's kind of scary. I have a deathly fear of heights. One wrong move and you're in for the ride of your life. Hello and good morning, everyone. It is an early Thursday morning and I'm filming a vlog because I'm actually here with my friend Chris. He's stayed the night at my apartment, and we're gonna meet up with my friend Steve today, and we're gonna be going to Astoria, Oregon. But first I need to see if he is awake. So yeah, let's go. Oh, door's open. Wake up! Just kidding.
What?
Good morning.
Right. I'm just watching the video.
We shoved him here in the office next to the train layout.
They didn't even give me a full room.
Nope, definitely not. You don't deserve it.
Oh, thanks.
Just kidding.
That's Alex the historian, folks.
Oh, God. To get to Astoria, it took a 2-hour drive through some of the most beautiful landscapes I'd ever seen. I grew up in Southern California, in the LA Orange County metropolitan region. I often say that the area has no trees, just concrete. Of course, that's an exaggeration. But when you live in such a dense metropolitan region, it feels unnatural. Whenever I had the chance to go on a road trip, I couldn't wait to get away from the cities and take a drive through nature, especially if we were heading north through the forest. When I had the opportunity to move up to the greater Portland metropolitan region 4 years ago, I took it. Since then, I've never desired to live anywhere else in the nation. I belong here, among the greenery, the trees, and yes, even the frequent rain. If it starts raining outside, I put on my jacket and I take a walk and enjoy the soft patter of the drops as they tap out their orchestral tunes on the leaves, rocks, and lazy creeks. So this drive through the Oregon backwoods along Highway 203 was refreshing and relaxing. Although the conversations I had with Steve and Chris constantly cracked me up, there was one thing on my mind, however. I'm very afraid of heights, and I knew my friends wanted to drive over the Astoria Megler Bridge. If you don't know anything about it, let me put it this way. It's a really big bridge over really treacherous waters. Saying I was nervous to cross it was a big understatement. Astoria is the oldest American settlement west of the Rocky Mountains. It was founded in 1811 by the Pacific Fur Company, owned by John Jacob Astor. Astoria is known for famous movies like Short Circuit, Kindergarten Cop, Free Willy, and The Goonies, the latter of which is the most well-known. The house from The Goonies is still there, although you can't drive up to it, but you can walk up to it. We actually had so much fun in downtown Astoria that time really flew by, and before we knew it, we had to leave. Astoria has a strong commitment to historic preservation, with many beautifully restored Victorian homes and buildings. The entire city is listed as a National Historic District. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Astoria was a major center for salmon canning, with dozens of canneries lining the waterfront.
Is this the hotel that they were talking about on the...
Yeah, they brought up at one point.
Yeah, this is the Astor Hotel. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, it's named after John Jacob Astor.
That the town was named after.
Yep, which he never set foot here.
Yeah. That's the Heritage Museum.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Take the next left onto Duane Street. Then your destination will be on the left.
It's sufficient. We're getting close.
Yeah, and then the fish and chips place should be on the left.
Oh, there it is, that boat.
The little boat, yeah.
Oh, it's in the boat? Oh, it's so cool. Yeah.
This guy's shooting up.
Your destination is on the left.
Oh.
The bird.
The bird. Oh my god.
Number 300 off the line. Up front driving the trolley today. Yep. Motorman Melody up there. And I'm Karen, the motor mouth, back here. And we are two of about 30 volunteer drivers and conductors who make the operation of the trolley possible. So all income that we need to keep the trolley and tracks maintained is generated by your fares, by donations, and by the merchandise sales. So thank you. As we roll along, there are 10 official stops mandated by the Oregon Department of Transportation, and that's where we stop. Passengers are not. Those buttons on the window posts do not work. So if you want to exit the trolley, you just need to shout out and let us know.
We're just waiting there.
Yeah.
The structure coming up here on your left is they're condos, and they were built in the 1970s. But because they're set over the river, people were concerned about them being hit by ship traffic or maybe falling into the river. So the sales were very slow. Eventually, the builders had to sell them at auction for only $15,000 each. Today, they sell for over $500,000 each.
Oh, wow.
Should have bought it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you were wise to invest in 1970, you had a good turn of your money there, a good profit. This building on your left over the river, which now is Pacific Distillery, that's the oldest building along the waterfront. It survived the fires in the 1880s and 1922, and that's because it's built with concrete and brick all the way down to the bedrock, rather than on wood pilings and piers. The design was actually to prevent thieves from rowing their boats underneath it, cutting a hole in the floor, and robbing the place. But it had an added benefit of saving it from fire. On your right, up about a block or two, see that pretty white building? It's up on 14th Street here. That's the Astor Hotel. Astoria was named for John Jacob Astor. He was a New York businessman and the owner of the Pacific Fur Company.
If you want to see the full 3-mile trolley ride, just check out my video. Hello from the Astoria Column, or the Astor Column. I forget what it's called. But we're at the top of the hill in Astoria. And right over there is the Astor Column for Astoria. The Astoria Column is a notable landmark standing 125 feet tall on Coxcomb Hill. It was built in 1926 and features a spiral staircase leading to a viewing platform with stunning views of the area. On the other side of the hill we get this view, which is just absolutely amazing. There's some mountains way in the distance, which, I mean, it looks like it could have been a volcano a long time ago that just blew its top. It's just amazing. It's hard for you to tell in the camera, and I can't really zoom in, but, I mean, the view here is just spectacular. And it continues on the horizon all the way to the Astoria Peninsula. But wow, I mean, it's just breathtaking. And then over here is the column. And people are throwing these little balsa wood airplanes. And the airplanes, you can pay for them, they're $1 each. Because the direction of the wind is blowing, they blow into those trees over there. Probably even down to the road. I can't tell if Steve or Chris are still up at the top or if they're still climbing, or I don't know, but it's crazy. We're gonna get ice cream at this place called Freet and Scoop right here along the wharf area of of Astoria. And there's the bridge in the distance, although I don't know if you can see it. All right. Good. How are you?
We were told to come here.
Nice. So I got my ice cream. On the right side is the Hokey Pokey, and then on the left side is the Chef's Choice. So I'm looking forward to it, and I don't remember what the flavors are, but they look really delicious. So that's Chris, and he got a half flight, which is 6 of the 12 flavors that they have. Don't ask me to name them all, I don't remember.
It's a lot of calories.
It's a lot of calories.
Alex doesn't want to share.
How you doing, Steve? How's your ice cream going? The Astoria Megler Bridge is the longest continuous truss bridge in North America, stretching 4.1 miles across the Columbia River to connect Oregon and Washington. I was definitely afraid of crossing it. I have a deathly fear of heights, and though I've been across many bridges in my life, this one, however, was absolutely huge and tall, and had only 2 lanes. One wrong move, and you're in for the ride of your life.
Here we go. Yeah.
I didn't realize how narrow this bridge was. It's kind of scary. It's just a 2-lane bridge.
Oh, I know. I know. And they close the windows so that we don't get the noise. Wow, look how high we are.
Yeah. It's a bit freaky because it's such a narrow bridge and we're so high up. The thing is, I'm so fascinated by engineering, design, and architecture that my curiosity to see and enjoy these vintage structures overrides my fear, but I'll tell you, my heart was in my throat as we crossed this bridge. Nevertheless, I held the camera steady and enjoyed the beautiful views that the fantastic bridge offers. right, so Astoria was really awesome, and we are heading back to the Portland metropolitan region. Can't say exactly where I live, but let me show you guys a view of this bridge as we head out. So I don't know the name of this bridge, but it's just a what?
We're on the 101. So.
Well, yeah, we're on the 101, and out that way is the bay, and then beyond it is the ocean. So this is all part of like the Columbia like Delta area, basically. But I think this is like a little bay just south of the Columbia River.
Yeah.
I can't read that.
Something Bay.
Something Bay.
Young's Bay.
Young's Bay. Okay, that's where we are. And we're crossing the bridge over Young's Bay. So yeah, this was an awesome trip. Astoria was a beautiful city. And we had so much fun, you know, especially, you know, for me, riding that trolley and stuff, that was the best. So anyway, we're on our way back now. And yeah, catch you all later.